end of Jap possession of the rich Dutch East Indies started April 30th with the Allied invasion of Tarakan off Borneo's northeast coast. P-38s dropped and bombed the area before demolition crews went in to destroy beach obstacles and mines. Australian and American warships had been shelling Tarakan for 3 days, and the 13th Air Force had neutralized all Jap airfields in the area. Gunboats bombarded the town of Lingas, gateway to Tarakan's airfield, where the main landing was to be made. Mitchells laid smoke screens to shield the demolition men and stropped on the same low-level runs. Protected by the smokescreen, the demo crews moved in. Opposition was slight mortar fire, which was quickly silenced. By evening, the stage was set for D-Day. The next day, March 1st, 13th Air Force Liberators bombed Tarakan's beaches and the town itself as the first waves of Australians moved in. 100-pound demos and frags burst along the shore, in personnel areas, and on oil tanks. As the 24s pounded the island, the greatly augmented D-Day fleet moved in close. Operations proceeded on schedule as Allied troops quickly consolidated their beachhead and by May 2nd had captured Tarakan's airfield 2 miles inland. The inevitable capture of Borneo, main source of Japan's oil supply, is another step in the elimination of her stolen empire. On May 16th, the Jap airstrip on Borneo's west coast was hit by 3 squadrons of Samar-based planes as air activity over Borneo hit a high pace in preparation for the approaching invasion. It was the first attack the heavies made on this target. On May 17th, B-25s hit Cebu in an effective low-level attack. Airfields throughout the island were bombed regularly at this time to keep Jap air power neutralized. 3 strips on the west coast, Miri, Bintulu, and Cebu, suffered the heaviest attacks. On May 20th, the B-25 target was Balikpapan, famous oil center known as the Ploiești of the Pacific. The bombers on this run were concerned chiefly with nailing troop concentrations. On May 23rd, Palawan-based planes sliced through Weston, terminal of the light railway that runs to the Jesselton oil fields. During June, Weston was the site of one of the Allied landings in Borneo. On May 25th, Palawan-based Mitchells gave Kudata working over. Making runs right on the deck, the 25s bombed and struffed the airstrip and tossed out bundles of propaganda leaflets. During the week, 895 sorties were made over Borneo. Shipping and oil storage areas were hard hit. On May 26th, the Palawan-based Mitchell struck Tenam. All these Borneo raids were climaxed June 10th, when the Allies invaded the northwest coast in the Brunei Bay area against little opposition. By June's end, as ground troops drove south and west, air activity over the Dutch East Indies reached a new high and was proving an invaluable factor in the important battle for Borneo.
With oil-rich East Borneo already marked for invasion, 13th Air Force bombers struck to neutralize Jap defenses in the Balikpapan port area, site of the proposed landings. On June 22nd, as the pre-invasion air assault entered its 10th consecutive day, Palawan-based B-25s operated over eastern Borneo to bomb and strafe personnel areas in the planned battle sector. Two days later, long-range B-24s carrying instantaneously fused depth charges struck from Pito Strip, Morotai. Their mission? To demolish underwater mines and beach obstacles which might impede assault troops already en route to the invasion area. Results were excellent. Bombardiers walked their high explosives along the target area shoreline to destroy every mine in the pre-selected landing zone. Meanwhile, Jungle Air Force mediums continued to smash at dispersal areas back of the beaches. As D-Day approached, the attack tempo was stepped up. Fighters and heavy bombers joined with mediums to smash defense positions, airfields, storage, and personnel areas with napalm tanks, HE bombs, and 50 caliber bullets. Prior to the landings, 17 of 28 known 90mm gun positions were knocked out. Dual-purpose coastal guns rendered ineffective, and the Jap airfields at nearby Mangar and Sepingang were wrecked.